good to have some surfing underway here very shortly.
After so many lay days, we're finally getting back on with round 3 action. Tatiana Weston-Webb, Stephanie Gilmore, 6-time world champ, and a wild card coming into this matchup by way of the trials, Brisa Hennessy.
Here we go. Looks like we've got the opening wave, Joe.
First wave goes to Tatiana Weston-Webb. Still looking for her first turn. Section to work with. She's able to get one vertical in the whitewater, and she will now take the lead.
And this is a bad one for me.
Going into the US Open, I just wanted to make a heat. I wasn't putting any pressure on myself, I just wanted to surf.
Here we go, Tatiana Weston-Webb. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, a huge win.
PG just made me realize, like, you're a better surfer than this. You know how to compete, you know how to make heats.
Open it up! Come here, Mama! I love you! I love you!
During the profile, Tatiana stayed very busy here, Potts.
Yeah, you know, just exactly what I thought was going to happen too. You know, opening with that first wave and then finding this little inside section on the way back out. This is what you've got to keep your eyes open for. You know, there's not a lot of waves coming. You don't want to catch yourself sitting there too long, waiting too long for a wave. Then you kind of put that pressure on yourself of having to wait for something special that might not come through. So good move there from Tatiana. It's not a huge score, 2.63, but she's got 2 waves on the board, Joe, and that's a big thing right now. So I think you get speed really easy. It's also super loose. Let's have a look. Tati up and running.
Tati now, only surfer getting waves in this matchup. Now on wave number 4. She loves surfing on her backhand. She always feels really comfortable when she can use it, even if it's solid or if it's 1 foot through the keiki bowl.
And here she goes again. I like this strategy.
Just loving the inside keiki bowl. Winding up to hit it nice and solid and vertical. Jams it up another time. And it looks like she's got a little bit of room to move. Sometimes those transitions can be more impressive when the wave doesn't help you out too much. It definitely is. What was the hardest part about really being effective on this wave?
Well, just staying light on your feet. You know, I think that's key out here at the moment. The wave doesn't push back a lot, so you've got to really be light on your feet. Try not overpower it, and Tatiana did extremely well on that occasion.
World number 4, Tatiana Weston-Webb, has gotten a quick start. Now catching multiple waves in this heat. 4.83 and a 5.5 her high mark. While Brisa and Stephanie Gilmore are waiting for their first wave to come back. The 6-time world champ, Gilmore, now ready to get started. Snaps it off the top, a big carve, and she's going to end up going down. So after a serious wait for waves, Gilmore ends up going down on a big decision and leaves Brisa Hennessy out the back. The wild card and trials winner lining up a finishing move and punches it out. Didn't have a whole lot of space there, but got nice and radical on the end section.
If you overpower the wave's not going to push back. And what can happen, well, we'll see exactly what will happen right here. You can see Steph just really hooking into that turn right there. And that wave not powerful enough to pick her back up, put her back on her feet. So a little bit of a mistake right there from the 6-time world champ. And then Brisa on the one behind, just nice, clean, smooth. Realizing that wave was going to shut down, focused on 2 solid turns.
Chris Moore, once she got the lead, just kept improving to a perfect 10 and a huge barrel. And now we're going to see the small wave game from the top 17 remaining in the draw. Gilmore just getting a couple of nice little hacks in on this inside corner, kept the board moving, and that'll come in as her best number so far.
Quite shallow. Let's have a look at Steph's technique. Probably one of the best, really, when you break it down. Just nice, clean, smooth. Keeping that board moving. You see how on that occasion, Joe, she was a lot lighter on her feet. So realizing, fixing that problem that she had on the first one, try to overpower that wave, and Steph needing a 5.96. So let's have a look at this one.
And now the wild card up to her feet for her second ride of the matchup. 2 little power punching frontside snaps. The carve, she'll run out of water. So 2-turn combination for Hennessy. Looking for the 6.06 to take the lead. A wave that's pretty hard to surf, and she was absolutely ripping. That was a great warm-up for today.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you can see just the approach that she's got. She doesn't try and do too much, you know. And
Tati now counting out the clock and is going to be effective with a brilliant active start. 3.63 early, improved to a 5.5 as her high mark, and looked like the strategy to take control early worked well for world number 4. And we have our first quarter finalists and Tatiana Weston-Webb here at the Maui Women's Pro.